first aid man. Five riders on the line then. Under starters orders. Away they go. Another good clean break, and Wayne Westaway looking fast from the outside. Gary Jackson moving up in the middle. Steve Smith's right in the thick of it. Around the first turn they come, and Matthew Marola missing the start or something going wrong there somewhere. He didn't get away. Round they come then. Gary Jackson, a multi-masters champion in his own right. Round that turn he comes. He's got it going forwards this afternoon. Steve Smith in hot pursuit. Wayne Westaway, Peter Lloyd, Matthew Marola. Round they go then. Quite nicely spaced apart. Steve Smith gets a little bit of a slide on there as he tries to cut up on the inside. He's made a bit of round up on Gary Jackson, but he's going to make a bit more than that if he wants to come into first place. Well, this is the British Masters. Down the straight they go then. Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. Up to the last lap flag, and Steve Smith still in hot pursuit on his Yamaha Wasp. Wayne Westaway. Gary Jackson in. Gary Jackson, Carl Blyth take the win. Steve Smith, Carl Pugh in second, Wayne Westaway, Mark Courtney in third, Peter Lloyd, Terry Badley in fourth, and Matthew Marola, Andy Wilson bringing up the rear. Race 17, sponsored by Alec and Di Wayne, Amy and Holly. Race 17, a win there for number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. Second place to number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. Third place, number 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Fourth place, 44, Peter Lloyd, Terry Madley. Fifth place, number 5, Matthew Marola and Andy Wilson. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.12 seconds, a speed of 55.36 miles per hour. Very nice family run pub. Ivan and Lindora are your hosts. They certainly keep a good house in order. Race 18, sponsored by the White Hart Newington. There they come in. Matthew Shaw Yates making it into the first turn first. It could be a Cornish one too. Not if the Winterburn brothers have anything to do with it. They'll try and keep them at bay. But Matt Tyrrell leads down the back straight. Rob Winterburn in second. Number 60, Richard Thomas in third. There's Cornwall first and third, and Long Eaton in second place at the moment. John Stafford from Felixstowe. Lee Jones from somewhere in Essex, Chelmsford way, I think. Oh, Welling Garden City. Welling Garden City for Lee Jones. Round they come then. Half distance, Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates. Rodgers, Tristan Winterburn. Number 60. Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. John Stafford and David Williams. And Lee Jones, Matt Wedge bringing up the rear. Around the turn then, winding that throttle up, one more lap to do. Matt Tyrrell leading it. Rod and Tristan Winterburn will sure to try and gain a little bit of advantage on this last lap. They're not the sort of rider that give in easily. They chase down that back straight. Start to catch up on this corner. Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates. They hold a good line here, they should cross that line in first place. Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates, Rod Winterburn, I told you we'd try hard, we didn't quite get there. Richard Thomas in third, followed by John Stafford and Lee Jones. Race 18, the Sidecar Masters, sponsored by the White Hart Newington. A win for number 69, Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates. Second place, number 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. Third place, number 60, Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. Fourth place, number 81, John Stafford and David Williams. And in 5th place, number 3, Lee Jones and Matt Winch. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 37.17 seconds, a speed of 55.9 miles per hour. Solos coming to line then. That was race 18, sponsored by the White Hart at Newenden. The result 69, 48, 60, 81, 3, 1 minute 37.17, 55.90 miles per hour. Next 3, race 19, sponsored by Breakaway Motorcycles and Royal Chum as well. Off they go, down the first straight then. Looks like Jason Handley makes the grade. Paul Hurry is in 2nd place. This is the battle of this year's 2 top guns, and Jason Handley leads Paul Hurry down this straight. Jason Handley, Paul Hurry, then Richard Smith, Glen Phillips. Mark Symon and Steve Braidford. Steve Braidford getting the better of that battle and moving up into 4th place. Jason Handley is holding the defending champion at bay. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think they were both on maximum points coming to this race, and Jason Handley is going for it. Paul Hurry is in hot pursuit in 2nd place there. He's wising up to Jason's manoeuvres in front of him. Jason Handley, the northerner, coming good here in the southernmost part of England. We have Jason Handley, Paul Hurry, Richard Smith, Glen Phillips, Steve Braidford, Vince Kitchen, Mark Tillman, and Bob Dolman. And round they come then. The last lap for the checkered flag, sorry, goes. Jason Handley puts one over on Paul Hurry. They told me it was a one-horse race. They were wrong. And Paul Hurry waves to Jason Handley and says, well done. You got that one. One-horse race, my foot. Sponsored by Breakaway Motorcycles. And a record-breaking race here, really, isn't it? Race 19, a win for number 95, Jason Handley. 2nd place, 86, Paul Hurry. 3rd place, 33, Richard Smith. 4th place, number 15, Glen Phillips. 5th place, number 215, Steve Braidford. 6th place, number 18, Vince Kitchen. 7th place, 58, Mark Tillman. And 8th place, number 16, Bob Dolman. The winner's time was 1 minute 14.99 seconds, an average speed of 63.94 miles per hour. From the top, 95, 86, 33, 15, 215, 18, 58, 16, 1 minute 14.99 seconds, 63.94 miles per hour. And I can see Lewis Denham coming to the line. Not sure who's placed. Gareth Hickman's placed the same as me. Lewis Denham. Down the straight they go then. Mitch Godden leads into this turn, and Lewis Denham comes right through and takes it away. Lewis Denham, the under-21 British champion, powers on ahead of Mitch Godden and Andrew Appleton and Trevor Banks. And Lewis Denham tucks down behind the front number plate as he streamlines himself down that back straight, scorches round this turn. Let's see what his time is at the end of this race, shall we? We can only wonder what mine will be. Lewis Denham, riding on the Masters. Number 4, Andrew Appleton in 2nd place. Number 9, Mitch Godden down in 3rd. Trevor Banks in 4th. Trevor Banks chases after Mitch Godden. Closes up a lot of gap up that back straight. Gains a few yards on this turn. There goes the last lap flag for Lewis Denham from Andrew Appleton. From Mitch Godden, Trevor Banks. Mitch Godden out with problems. I think something made him put his cutout peg out there, and he leaves the circuit. On the front line then, Lewis Denham, under-21 British champion, takes his first win in the Masters 2005. Andrew Appleton in 2nd place. Trevor Banks in 3rd. Jamie Rodgers, Tom Cooper, Reese Wilding, Mark Taylor. I'm sure you know, Mitch, but you've got to put that hat on before you go over that line. You know that, don't you?
you.
You ain't gonna like this. Race 20, as I understand it. Don't shoot the messenger. Race 20. A win for number 81, Lewis Denham. The clerk of the course is giving him a public warning in his first ride. He's not going to exclude him or put him back a place, but he's having a public warning for leaving the course on the far side. A public warning for Lewis Denham, but he stays instated in first place in that race. Second place is number 4, Andrew Appleton. Third place is number 12, Trevor Banks. Fourth place is number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Fifth place, number 153, Tom Cooper. Sixth place, number 8, Reese Wilding. And seventh place is 170, Mark Taylor. No 8th finisher. Don't shoot the messenger. The clerk of the course says you have to be fully attired for all of the race. I will say I've seen Roger Measer do that same trick and get away with it. Mitch isn't Roger Measer.
No, get the rule let me just say, now. My other pair of gloves have got a hole in the finger. No, does that mean if I use those... No, listen, if I use those gloves, is that racing without being properly attired? If I take my goggles off because they're filled in, does that mean I'm racing without being properly attired? No, show me the rules. You're wrong. Show me the rules, Colin, right now.
Go to the pits and show me where you're allowed. Now look, don't stand in front of me.
But you're being stupid.
Again,
you have wrecked the meeting. Again.
I leave that one. Now it's 2. Race 20 is 81, 4, 12, 71, 153, 8 and 170, 1 minute 16.09, 63.02. If you want a protest form, Mitch, say if you're walking all the way back up here for them, I've got them in here. Here we go then. Number 20, David Howe, back out in front, very nice to be. Wayne Barrett in second place, 495, Bradley Kite in third, then 139, David Mears. Oh, Dean Garrod sneaks up through on the inside there somewhere. And who's that come flying up from the back? Was that Martin Williams? Let's get the eyes back on the front line for a minute. We've got 20, David Howe, scoring very valuable points again here. Wayne Barrett chasing hard in second, then Bradley Kite, Dave Mears, 25, Martin Williams, then 121. Dean Garrod and 366, Mel Vance, 2 of our reserves, doing battle at the back. Round they come then, winding up the throttle. Number 20, David Howe. Takes the last left flag from Wayne Barrett from 495, Bradley Kite, 139, David Mears, 25, Martin Williams, 366, Phil Vance, 121, Dean Garrod. Checkered flags ready. Here he comes. No, it doesn't. It's the last man, Daniel Winterton. Here he comes, 20, David Howe. Second place then, Wayne Barrett from Bradley Kite, Dave Mears, Martin Williams. And Phil Vance and Dean Garrod. I don't know where that Danny Winterton come from. Yes, let me tell you, race 20, sponsored by Cuxton Metal, that was 81, 4, 12, 71, 153, 8 and 170, 1 minute 16.09 seconds, 63.02 miles per hour. Race 21, a win for number 20, David Howe. Second place, number 23, Wayne Barrett. Third place, number 495, Bradley Kite. Fourth place, number 139, David Mears. Fifth place, number 25, Martin Williams. Sixth place, number 366, Phil Vance. And seventh place, number 121, Dean Garrod. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.91 seconds, a speed of 62.34 miles per hour. seconds. Sidecar Masters, race 22. Paul Whitelam, the defending champion, slipping a little bit off that rostrum place, perhaps. He does do it the hard way though, remember? And he chases Gary Jackson down that back straight. Paul Whitelam. And Gary Jackson leading, Paul Whitelam in second place. And then from Matthew Marola. So Mr. Tyrrell bringing up the rear. Been going so well this afternoon. I'm surprised to see him at the back of the pack. Gary Jackson keeping his cool when others amongst us might be losing it. 23. Gary Jackson, 92. Paul Whitelam, 2 more laps to go. 51 in third, then Matthew Marola, and then Matt Tyrrell. 5 riders doing battle in this one. Paul Whitelam starts to close the gap. Gary Jackson leading, and Paul Whitelam closes that gap. He goes for an inside burst. Is there room for him through there? He makes it. He's through. 1 more lap to go. And Gary Jackson sneaks up on the inside of Paul Whitelam this time. Can Paul Whitelam get the pyre on early? He needs to get that throttle open and down that straight before Gary Jackson can catch up with him, and he does that as he goes into the pit's turn for the last time. The checkered flag is being made ready. Paul Whitelam takes the win. Gary Jackson in second. Rick McCauley in third. Then Matt Tyrrell in fourth, and Matthew Marola, unfortunately, on the centre green. Race 22. Sidecar Master, sponsored by Bailey Motorsport, the sponsor of Paul Whitelam. The winner is 92, Paul Whitelam, with Terry Saunders. Second place going to 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. Third place went to 51, Rick McCauley and Phil Stoneman. Fourth place went to 69, Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.18 seconds, an average speed of 55.9 miles per hour. Race 22, win for 92, Paul Whitelam, followed by 23, 51, 69, 1 minute 37.18 seconds, 55.9 miles per hour. Race 23, Sidecar Masters, sponsored by Chris and Marie Ormerod. Sidecar Masters, sponsored by Chris and Marie Ormerod. Another Titanic battle. We have number 2, Steve Smith. We have number 24, Rob Wilson. And number 74, Duncan Tolhurst, doing battle in this one. Throw in John Hiscock, Alfie Pern and Clive Stoneman for the race in hand. On the line, Rob Wilson with one hand on that trophy, and here they come. And another cracking start for Rob Wilson. Ahead of Duncan Tolhurst into the first turn. Duncan Tolhurst moves up on the inside. Duncan Tolhurst takes these points off of him. It'll start to level the score a little bit with the others. Duncan Tolhurst leading into the pits turn. Rob Wilson's grip is slipping slightly on that trophy. 74, Duncan Tolhurst. 24, Rob Wilson from John Hiscock. Clive Stoneman, Alfie Pern, with Steve Smith actually at the back. Did you see that? Steve Smith actually at the back. Didn't think I'd be seeing that today. Around they come then. Rob Wilson knows he wants to get past Duncan to hold on to the best chance he's ever had. His retirement season. He'd love to go out the Masters champion. Duncan Tolhurst powering out of that turn. Oh, Duncan Tolhurst catching a bump very, very nasty there, but he's all intact. He's keeping cool. Round the turn, the last lap flag. Rob Wilson puts on the pressure. Duncan Tolhurst leads, Rob Wilson in second place. They're near next door neighbours in Sutton Valence and headquarters just up the road. Duncan Tolhurst leading on the outside, Rob Wilson pushing hard on the inside. Down this straight they go, Rob Wilson pulling wheelies down that back straight. Into the last turn, Duncan Tolhurst has got a little bit of a buffer. I don't think it's very safe though. Up comes Rob Wilson. The fight is on to the finish. As they come down to the finish line, here it is. Rob Wilson in second place. Duncan Tolhurst takes the win. Still not put that way down to frighten you. Ladies and gentlemen, race 23, Sidecar Masters, sponsored by Chris and Marie Ormerod. The official result of race 23 is a win for number 74, Duncan Tolhurst. Second place, number 24, Rob Wilson. Maybe I should put the passengers in there, they're just as important, you know. 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Rob Patterson. Second place, 24, Rob Wilson, Ian Whale. Third place, number 57, Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield. Fourth place, 184, John Hiscock, Simon Wall. Fifth place, number 14, Alfie and Terry Pern. And in sixth place, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.34 seconds, a speed of 55.80 miles per hour. After much deliberation, the clerk of the course has left the result as it stood. There were no changes. There was obviously some deliberation there somewhere. So, race 23, 74, 24, 57, 184, 14, 2, 1 minute 37.34 seconds, 55.8 miles per hour, and here they come again. Sponsored by Steer Frames, and John Halsey, riding a Steer Frame, leads into the first turn. Ivan Matthews trying to go around the outside, cuts back on the inside. It's tight stuff on that corner. Hope you're watching, Jay. John Halsey leads it then. Somebody's just gone backwards. Was that Peter Lloyd going backwards? Round they come on the front line. John Halsey leading. Ivan Matthews in second place. And it's the Winterton brothers. Then it's Peter Lloyd. And then it's Neil Owen. I think it was Neil Owen going backwards actually. Round they come then. Oh, John Halsey gets a bit crossed up, but he keeps it going forwards. Ivan Matthews in second place. Winterton brothers. Then it's Neil Owen. Then it's Peter Lloyd. Sorry, going around the wrong way round just a minute, because of course Peter Lloyd normally rides 4, as does Neil Owen, so it gets quite complicated. Down the back straight, Ivan Matthews is looking to try and take John Halsey on this turn. He goes to the outside. John Halsey strikes the throttle on the inside. They're locked into battle, and down they come with one more lap to go. John Halsey, Ivan Matthews, Christian Winterburn, Neil Owen, and Peter Lloyd. Look at that, look, clean as a whistle, straight through there. 15, Ivan Matthews leads down the back straight. Number 13, John Halsey in second place, and the Winterburn brothers looking for a chance to come through, and Neil Owen powering around the outside. Look at them coming around that corner together, and the checkered flag is out. It's the Masters Championship. Ivan Matthews wins it, John Halsey second, Winterburn's third, Neil Owen fourth, and Peter Lloyd in fifth place. The Masters warms up. Race 24, Sidecar Masters, sponsored by Steer Frames. A win there for number 15, Ivan Matthews and Mixed Ace. Second place, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Third place, number 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. Fourth place, number 4, Neil Owen and Kevin Colborne. And fifth place, 44, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. No sixth finisher. The winner's time, 1 minute 38.38 seconds and an average speed of 55.21 miles per hour. Well, I think it's some good news. Matt Fiorone and Andy Wilson are both walking down here smiling. So, hurt his shoulder and dislocated it. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Race 24, sponsored by Steer Frames, 15, 13, 48, 4, 44, 1 minute 38.38 seconds, 55.21 miles per hour. Race 25, Southern Marshals sponsoring race 25, the Sidecar Masters, and Wayne Westaway gets the best of the start. Cornishman 1 and 2, and Colin Blackburn in third place at the moment, then John Stafford, with Dave Williams and Lee Jones, Matt Winch bringing up the rear. Round they come then. 1-1-8, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney leading from 60. Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley from Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Then it's John Stafford and Dave Williams, Lee Jones and Matt Winch. Oh, they changed lines on the front there. Just as I was watching Lee Jones and Matt Winch at the back, they changed places on the front line. And the other Cornishman has taken over, and it's 60. Richard Thomas, Kevin Woodley leading this one from Wayne Westaway, and Mark Courtney from Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Then John Stafford and David Williams. Then Lee Jones and Matt Winch. The battle goes on for the Masters. This is race 25. Last lap flag for Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. I feel sure they're going to try and make a big run for this second place on the last lap, and they go down the back straight and sail into that second place. They're catching up fast with the other Cornishmen. Have they enough speed to run round him? And here they come, all three in the back of a transit. Richard Thomas, Colin Blackburn, Wayne Westaway, John Stafford, Lee Jones. Race 25, Sidecar Masters. Sponsored by the Southern Marshals. Thank you, Southern Marshals. Hope you're having a good day out there. Race 25, a win for number 60, Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. Second place, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam. Third place, number 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Fourth place, number 81, John Stafford and David Williams. And in fifth place, number 3, Lee Jones and Matt Winch. No other finishers. The time was 1 minute 39.81 seconds, a speed of 54.42 miles per hour. Race 26, sponsored by Scott's Scaffolding of Northiam. Thank you to them. They took the scaffolding up at the gate and all those flagpoles for us. Lovely people. Round they come then. 95, Jason Handley. In the middle of the bottom there, Lewis Denham holding on the third spot. Trevor Banks and Richard Smith having a ding-dong battle in the midfield. Then David Mears, Bradley Kite and Phil Vance retires to the centre green.
Come on, Richard.
Here they come. 95. Jason Handley, man on the top of the tree. Scoring another win if he can keep this up. Steve Braidford, a good ride for him in second place. Lewis Denham there in third. Lewis Denham looks to be catching Steve Braidford just a couple of feet per lap. Whether that'll be enough to do it, I doubt. 95, Jason Handley. On the last lap from Steve Braidford, from Lewis Denham, from Trevor Banks, from Richard Smith, from Dave Mears, Bradley Kite. On the last turn, is this the new Masters champion? Not yet. 95, Jason Handley. 215, Steve Braidford. Then Lewis Denham, Trevor Banks, Richard Smith and David Mears. Followed home by Bradley Kite. Race 26, a win for number 95, Jason Handley. Second place, number 215, Steve Braidford. Third place, number 81, Lewis Denham. Fourth place, number 12, Trevor Banks. Fifth place, number 33, Richard Smith. Sixth place, number 139, Dave Mears. Seventh place, 495, Bradley Kite. The winner's time was 16.95 miles per hour. Race 27, sponsored by the Rother Valley Brewing Company, with their level best bitters and their Hoppers Ale. Round they come. It looks like Paul Hurry to me, and Mitch Godden is in hot pursuit in second place. So it's Paul Hurry, Mitch Godden, Chris Wilding, Wayne Barrett. That's David Howe, well down to the middle. I think he was. He moves up though. Up into... Oh, what is going on there? He has, he's come up one place, and he's going to go another one, I think. Paul Hurry leads. Mitch Godden in second. David Howe and Wayne Barrett having their own private battle. Mitch Godden doesn't know how lucky he is that David Howe has been held up. Mitch holding on to a very respectable second place, and David Howe starts to ring him in. He flies round the outside. David Howe makes his move. One more lap to go. Paul Hurry, David Howe, Mitch Godden, Wayne Barrett, Chris Wilding. Daniel Winterton, Mark Tillman. Dean Garrod. Last turn, last time. The defending champion scores another win. Paul Hurry. Second place, David Howe from Mitch Godden. Wayne Barrett, Reese Wilding. Then 112 Daniel Winterton and 58 Mark Chilman. And 121 Dean Garrod bringing up the rear. Race 27, a win for 86, Paul Hurry. Second place, number 20, David Howe. Third place, number 9, Mitch Godden. Fourth place, 23, Wayne Barrett. Fifth place, number 8, Reese Wilding. Sixth place, number 112, Daniel Winterton. Seventh place, 58, Mark Chilman. And eighth place, 121, Dean Garrod. The winner's time, 1 minute 15.95 seconds, and an average speed of 63.13 miles per hour. I don't know why I'm rushing, do you? Plenty of time, haven't we? 86, 20, 9, 23, 8, 112, 58, 121. 1 minute 15.95 seconds, 63.13 miles per hour. Race 27, sponsored by the Rother Valley Brewing Company. Beer brewed on the farm. Farm Zone Hops. A win for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place to number 20, now. Third place to number 9. We'll have to continue that one later, won't we? We've got the interval coming up after this, so plenty of time. Into the first turn. It's Vince Kinchin making a big bid round the outside. One of our reserve riders is coming good here this afternoon. Glen Phillips looks to see who it is. It's second there to Appleton, Jamie Rodgers. Neil Taylor, Tom Cooper, Bob Dolman. And Martin Williams. Oh, Vince Kinchin has got a right tumbler on the far side there. Only his second or third meeting back from very serious injury. But look, he gets to his feet. Well done, Vince Kinchin. The red flag's up. Red flags are up, that's because the machine is on the circuit. Lovely to see Vince walk away from that one. What a lucky man. Doesn't he bounce and roll well? Bob? You got it? Bob's got it. Bob's Videos has got it. This is race 28, sponsored by Donovan's Ice Cream Van, and he's here somewhere. Pity the sun went in, we were doing very well earlier on, but I'd still like one in the interval if there's one available. Donovan's Ice Cream Van. It's the interval after this race, so go and have a Sunday treat. That's what it says in your programme. You've got to do what it says in the programme, and you're all bound by the rules and regulations, yeah? Everybody's got to get an ice cream in the interval. And kindly let me to the front of the queue, because I want mine first. Here we go, race 28, sponsored by Donovan's Ice Cream Van. And Andrew Appleton picks it up. Andrew Appleton goes into that first turn. Shame about Vince, he was trying very hard. He really meant it in that last one. Here they come then. 15, Glen Phillips now in the lead. From 4, Andrew Appleton. 71, Jamie Rodgers from 170. Mark Taylor. Then I believe that's Tom Cooper. Martin Williams and Bob Dolman at the back. Flat out and going places. It's 15, Glen Phillips from Andrew Appleton, two of our regular riders that go aboard and do the business for the Auto Cycle Union, and they're showing their stuff here. The British Masters Championship 2005. This is the last of the qualifying heats, then the pace warms up in the semi-finals. It's 15. Glen Phillips for Andrew Appleton, 71. Jamie Rodgers, not Paul. Tom Cooper, Neil Taylor, Martin Williams and Bob Dolman, and Martin Williams going around the outside of Mark Taylor on that far side. Checkered flag, here we go, 15, Glen Phillips from Andrew Appleton from Jamie Rodgers, Tom Cooper, Martin Williams, Mark Taylor, Bob Dolman. Interval time, ladies and gentlemen. Only be a very short interval while we gather some points up. Race 28, Solo Masters, sponsored by Donovan's Ice Cream Van. A win For number 15, Glen Phillips. Second place to number 4, Andrew Appleton. Third place, number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Fourth place, number 153, Tom Cooper. Fifth place, number 25, Martin Williams. Sixth place, number 170, Mark Taylor. And seventh place, number 16, Bob Dolman. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.49 seconds and an average speed of 61.88 miles per hour. From the top, 15, 4, 71, 153, 25, 170, 16, 1 minute 17.49 seconds, 61.88 miles per hour. We started our preparations about 14 months ago. It's been a long time coming and it's a long time happening. 6 races left in the Masters Championships. I want to get that hand back on that trophy. Round the turn. The only Suzuki engine outfit in the field, and it's out in front. Whitelam, Terry Salters, Ivan Matthews mixed ace, Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates, Colin Blackburn, and Paul Whitelam Jr. And Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. having to go at Matt Tyrrell down that straight. They seem to have taken advantage into that turn. They're on the slightly wider line. Matt Tyrrell really in there, trying to get that race back, but to no avail. The race continues. The first of the sidecar semi-finals. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale in his retirement season, having an absolutely cracking day here. Round they come then. One more lap to go. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, Paul Whitelam, Terry Salters, then Ivan Matthews mixed ace, Colin Blackburn, and Paul Whitelam Jr., Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates, and Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney bringing up the rear. Checker flag is out. A win for Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. From 92, Paul Whitelam and Terry Salters. From mixed ace, Ivan Matthews and mixed ace, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr., Matt Tyrrell, Sean Yates, Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney. A win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Second place, 92, Paul Whitelam and Terry Salters. Third place to 15, Ivan Matthews mixed ace. Fourth place, 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Fifth place, number 69, Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates. And sixth place, number 118, Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.93 seconds, an average speed of 57.22 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 92, 15, 25, 69, 118, 1 minute 34.93 seconds, 57.22 miles per hour. Race 30, sponsored by Steer Frames, coming to the line to do the business. We have 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Rob Patterson. 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Number 60, Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. And 184, John Hiscock and Simon Birthday Boy Wall. Tension builds in the semi-finals. British Masters Championship 2005. Hosted this afternoon by the Mason Aces Motorcycle Club. For on behalf of the Auto Cycle Union. I will apologise again for all these delays, but we are trying to avoid a disaster. While the passengers go gardening, drivers have a little ride round, warm up the engines, settle down the nerves. We are at the semi-final stage. After this race, hopefully we'll have whittled it down. Just 6 sidecars left. The battle for this year's Masters. Don't forget, it's points all the way through this meeting, and the winner is the man with the most points, not necessarily the man who finishes first in the final. I sincerely like it to be the man who wins the final has the most points and really improves his points. There's no point in the final. Here they come. Down the straight then. Gary Jackson gets there first. Richard Thomas goes with him, and the Winterburns lose it. The Winterburns have lost it on that turn. Red flags are up. We'll have to rerun this one. Not bad luck there for the Winterburns, having such a good day here this afternoon. Really doing well. The race stopped in the interest of safety. They've only got 17 points going in there. 17 I don't think will carry them through to the final. It's bad luck for them. They come all the way down from Long Eaton, and they put up a brave fight for it this afternoon. But as has been said many times before, there's always next year. Also seen here this afternoon, Martin Sturgeon. Welcome to him. Also seen here this afternoon, Martin Sturgeon. Welcome to him. On the line then. Tension builds again. The butterflies start to float in the stomach. Here they come. Leaving the line down the first straight. Oh, some tight stuff coming down here. Gary Jackson again just gets his wheel in front. Duncan Tolhurst powers on that inside line. He's got the advantage at the moment. Can Gary Jackson go right around the outside of him? Not on that turn he can't. Duncan Tolhurst goes into the lead. It is between him and Rob Wilson. The top two. Oh, who come flying through there? John Halsey powering up into second place. And he comes back. Duncan stopped. Duncan's bike has stopped. What a catastrophe for him. John Halsey then leading this one. He saw his moment and he grabbed it with both hands. He's on his way down the back straight in this to semi-final, gaining some very valuable points here. Round they come then. John Halsey goes a little bit wide. Richard Thomas pushing on the inside. Gary Jackson in third place at half distance, and it's John Hiscock in fourth and final place. Down the back straight then. John Halsey, I believe twice a winner of this championship before, and I've heard rumours that he is also retiring at the end of the year. He would like to go out as British champion, but the points are slightly against him, but he's getting as many as he can here. John Halsey, Jason Glen, Richard Thomas, Kevin Woodley, Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh, John Hiscock and Symon, Birthday Boy Wall. Up the Rodgers straight then, one more time into the turn for the last time. The checkered flag is being made ready. 4 outfits are going to finish this one. 13, John Halsey takes it. Richard Thomas in second, Gary Jackson in third. 184, John Hiscock in fourth. Semi-final, sponsored by Steer Frames and won by a Steer Frame, with number 13, John Halsey on board. Number 13 in first place. Second place, number 60, Richard Thomas, Kevin Woodley. 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Second, 60, Richard Thomas, Kevin Woodley. Third, 23, Gary Jackson, Carl Pugh. And in fourth place, 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 39.25 seconds, a speed of 54.73 miles per hour. From the top, 13, 60, 23, 184, 1 minute 39.25 seconds, 54.73 miles per hour. Down the straight they come, then Andrew Appleton, it looks like, has picked it up, and through comes Jason Handley, and after him goes David Howe, straight through on the inside, David Howe. Look at these two coming round here side by side. Poetry in motion. 95, Jason Handley leads it, David Howe in second place, Andrew Appleton in third. David Mills looks like he's going out with problems. Or is he just taking a wide line? No, I think he's out. Down the straight they go then. It's Jason Handley, all the way down from Cumbria, up there by Penrith. And he's come a long way, and he means business. He's in the lead of the championship at the moment, and adding a win here will certainly help him. David Howe trying to track him down, trying to come on terms. Down the back straight, young David Howe, one of the young pretenders, really good on the Wolverhampton Speedway, and he's here this afternoon, and he's going for it. Jason Handley sees the last lap flag. He can't afford to start to smile yet. He's got one more lap and another race to go. Jason Handley, the man from Whitelam, doing the business here today. Flat out round that turn, immaculate style. He's not lost an inch there to David Howe. There goes the checkered flag. Jason Handley takes the win. 20, David Howe in second place, then Andrew Appleton. Then Mitch Godden from Jamie Rodgers. A very, very tight finish there. There's 495, Bradley Kite, and 25, Martin Williams. Race 31, solo semi-final, sponsored by Small Signs Solutions. Race 31, solo semi-final, sponsored by Small Signs Solutions. In first place, number 95, Jason Handley. In second place, number 20, David Howe. In third place, number 4, Andrew Appleton. Fourth place, number 9, Mitch Godden. Fifth place, 71, Jamie Rodgers. Sixth place, 495, Bradley Kite. Seventh place, number 25, Martin Williams. And the other semi-final is underway, sponsored by Spotless Mobile Car Wash. Lewis Denham leads it. Lewis Denham leads the semi-final. He powers out of that turn and he is leading. Tolhurst, he's taking points off of Tolhurst here, and Tolhurst goes after him. Tolhurst pulls a tight line around the inside there, but he still can't catch Lewis Denham. Down the back straight they go then. Lewis Denham having the ride of his life. The British under-21 champion, only 18 years of age, is leading the world number 3. Round they come then. At half distance, Lewis Denham from Vancouver. Tolhurst goes through the inside. Tolhurst picks it up. Lewis Denham goes after him. Down the back straight they go then. Tolhurst well and truly in the lead now. Lewis Denham holding on to second place. The man you all wanted to be here, and he's livening it up for you, and he's chasing Tolhurst, and he needs to take him with 1 lap to go, and Lewis Denham has from the bike. I think it's all over for Lewis Denham. Lewis Denham goes wide, it's all over for Lewis. What a mixed Masters he's had, but Tolhurst still remaining focused on this Masters Championships. As he takes the checkered flag, it's Tolhurst that takes the win. One horse race by foot. 15, Glen Phillips from 33, Richard Smith, Wayne Barrett, 215, Steve Braidford, 170, Mark Taylor. Trevor Banks comes home for a finish. Let's have you the result of this one then, sponsored by Spotless Mobile Car Wash. The solo semi-final, race 32. A win, and a good win, for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place went to number 15, Glen Phillips. Third place to number 33, Richard Smith. Fourth place to number 23, Wayne Barrett. Fifth place to 215, Steve Braidford. Sixth place, 170, Mark Taylor. And in seventh place, number 12, Trevor Banks. The winner's time, 1 minute 15.49 seconds, 63.52 miles per hour. 86, 15, 33, 23, 215, 170, 12, 1 minute 15.49 seconds, 63.52 miles per hour. Sidecar Masters Final. Sidecar Masters Final, sponsored by Bob's Videos. Thank you, Bob. The riders coming to the line. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Surely they have one hand on that trophy. Can they put a second one on it? Man most likely to try and upset him would be 92, Paul Whitelam. With Terry Saunders. Number 23, Gary Jackson. And Carl Pugh. Only 3 points separating them top two. So I think if Paul Whitelam was to win with Rob Wilson second, I think Rob Wilson would still take it. That's my arithmetic. My arithmetic never was good. Some days when I see her, I wish I'd gone to school. Then I'd be as intelligent as some of those who keep telling me what I should be doing. So they come to the line then. Race 33, the Sidecar Masters Final, the one that will decide the champion for the next 12 months. Something for us to deliberate on the website tonight, eh? I think I'm frightened to turn mine on. Rob Wilson then going to line. John Halsey really playing up, wanting to be the last one in. Rob Wilson wants to be the last one in. We could go round and round in circles all night. Surely. Oh no, the 2 minute thing's the other side of that fence, isn't it? Duncan Tolhurst struggling, I think, to get his machine going. I think the nerves are starting to get to these riders. Hopefully we'll get them into the line within a moment or two, as we would like to get a solo final tonight as well, please. Duncan Tolhurst now not wanting to go into line. What are they trying to do? Cook each other's clutches, oil up the plugs or something? Come on, this is very sporting. All trying to put the nerves into each other. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the sportsmanship. And I think Duncan must have had a clutch problem, that's why he went into the line last. Here they come down to the first turn. It is Paul Whitelam that leads into that turn. And number 13, John Halsey, has gone very wide. And Rob Wilson is in second place. And here comes John Halsey. John Halsey loses a little bit of ground in the back straight. And in comes Richard Thomas, and up comes John Halsey, and the big fight is on. Paul Whitelam doesn't want to give up his title easily, but somebody has got to beat Rob Wilson to take it. If Rob Wilson can just stay there, it's his Masters title in his retirement, and he's going for it. Rob Wilson will overtake Paul Whitelam if he gets the chance. He's a natural racer. He has been for 30 years. Come to his tribute evening later in the year. Here they come round the turn then. 2 more laps of the Masters to go. It's from Whitelam with Terry Saunders, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. And off goes the passenger. Duncan Tolhurst has lost Rob Patterson. Rob Patterson's on his knees and we've got the red flag. Red flags. It's all over. Well, it's not all over because we've got to have a rerun. Can we have the solos on? His Masters is now over. I have to say, is it all worth it? I mean, it's come a long way to get to this Masters. Rode a little cut-off on the centre green. They tried hard, brings them up to your throat. Masters is over for 2005. Seven lucky lands in 2006. The solos are on the line then, the Masters solo final. Sponsored by the Norwich Morning Motorcycle Club, thank you to them. And off they go, down the first straight. Who's it going to be? What's going to happen here? Andrew Appleton traps it, and through on the first turn into the hole shot goes Paul Hurry, and after him comes Jason Handley. David Howe, then Jason Handley. Jason Handley around the outside trying to make it up into second place. He gets up into second place. In my books, if they finish that way round, they will be level. If David Howe keeps getting back into second place, it'll be Paul Hurry's Masters. Here they come, the 3 of them in battle. That's the Masters final to go. Into solo class. David Howe is trying to get past Paul Hurry. David Howe chases Paul Hurry and Jason Handley chases David Howe. Round they come then, the last lap flag is out. Paul Hurry leads it. David Howe in second, Jason Handley in third. Jason Handley needs to get past David Howe. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. He's come all this way as the challenger and contender. And look what's happening on the last turn of the last race of the solo afternoon. There goes the checkered flag. Paul Hurry wins. David Howe second, Jason Handley third. Andrew Appleton fourth. Then Glen Phillips, Richard Smith, Trevor Banks, Jamie Rodgers. That's one class. And very fittingly the fastest time of the afternoon in the solos. Give them a round of applause. Paul Hurry. Round comes David Howe. Jason Handley, I'm sure he's finished second this afternoon. There's Trevor Banks, at age nearly 50, still in the Masters final. The riders have got to put their bikes in the Parc Fermé in the centre of the field there, in the centre of the centre green. Would the riders please stay with the machines, and we don't want mechanics and everybody running over there. We want to get this other race underway while there's still some daylight left. And the official verdict of the Masters solo final is a win for number 86, Paul Hurry, second place Jason Handley, and only 1 point in it at the finish. You can't get much tighter than that. Race 34, Masters Solo Final, sponsored by the Tunbridge Morning Motorcycle Club. A win for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place, number 20, David Howe. Third place, number 95, Jason Handley. Fourth place, number 4, Andrew Appleton. Fifth place, number 15, Glen Phillips. Sixth place, 33, Richard Smith. Seventh place, number 12, Trevor Banks. Eighth place, 71, Jamie Rodgers. The winner's time was 1 minute 14.60 seconds, an average speed of 64.27 miles per hour. So, Could we have the sidecars to the line immediately, please? We are losing the lights fast. Clouds are not helping with the light at the moment.
That's what Jason. That's what Jason. Bradley didn't win last year. Poetic justice or what?
Five riders then to do battle in the 2005 British Masters. It's now or never. Rob Wilson, Paul Whitelam, Gary Jackson, John Halsey. Off they go. Down the straight they come. John Halsey gets there first. And Paul Whitelam very, very tight on the first turn. Paul Whitelam takes the advantage. Rob Wilson goes down to fourth place. Is he going to lose it all at this stage of the day? Down the straight they go. It's Paul Whitelam that leads it. And Rob Wilson's trying to come around the outside. His last go at the Masters, he says. At the moment. Paul Whitelam goes wide. John Halsey goes up on the inside. Rob Wilson goes up in the third. Richard Thomas goes in the fourth. Look at those front two. John Halsey makes the headway. Rob Wilson comes up on the back wheel now of Paul Whitelam. It's all tight stuff here. Round the turn they come then. John Halsey leading. Paul Whitelam in second place. Rob Wilson, Richard Thomas and Gary Jackson. Round they go then. Robbie Wilson has moved up in the second place ahead of Paul Whitelam. Paul Whitelam drops back. Onwards and upwards. Here they come then. The last lap flag is out in the last race of the day at the Masters. 13, John Halsey, from Rob Wilson, from Paul Whitelam, from Richard Thomas, from Gary Jackson. Up the back straight they go. I think if I was Rob Wilson I'd sit there. But he won't, he's reeling him in like a fish. He's powering into the last turn, he's chasing him. He's going to chase him all the way home. 13, John Halsey takes it. Rob Wilson in second place. Richard Thomas, Gary Jackson, and 92, Paul Whitelam. What a race. What a Masters. They warned me out. I don't know what they've done to you. Here they come then, there's Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth going onto the centre green. We would like a lap of honour, gentlemen. We would like a lap of honour, gentlemen. Where's the other one gone in the middle? Wow, what a way to finish for John Halsey and Jason Glennie. I don't think they got enough points to win the Masters, but they certainly put it all over them in the final. Here comes the Masters champion in his retirement season. You tell me you didn't deserve it. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, British Masters champions 2005. And there go the ones who came as champion. We'll find out in a minute on the overall where they finished. What a cracking day. Full of drama. Race 33, the sidecar Masters final. A win there for number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Second place to 24, Rob Wilson, Ian Whale. Third place to number 60, Richard Thomas, Kevin Woodley. Fourth place, number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. And fifth place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Terry Saunders. The winner's time is 1 minute 39.34 seconds, a speed of 54.68 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, overall results of the Masters this year. The 500cc solos was a win for Paul Hurry on 52 points. Second, Jason Handley on 51 points. Third was David Howe on 46 points. And fourth was Glen Phillips on 41 points. Followed by Andrew Appleton on 38 points. Trevor Banks on 29 points. Richard Smith on 29 points. The 1000cc sidecars, Rob Wilson is the winner on 38 points. Second place was 13, John Halsey on 34 points. Third was Paul Whitelam on 32 points. Followed by 23, Gary Jackson on 31 points. 60, Richard Thomas on 29 points. And 74, Duncan Tolhurst on 26 points. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the racing. Don't miss the presentation.
And I'd also like to welcome and thank Anne Whittaker for her patience as well. It's been a delight to have her with us. She's taken a genuine interest all afternoon. She's going to have to gallop off back to London very soon, but she stayed with us to carry out the presentation. But I hope you've enjoyed your time with us.
Very much, thank you.
Jolly good. Right, we'll have the professional over here in a moment and we'll get things underway.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Presentation time here at the Masters 2005. It's been a very long, hard day for all of us. And we will try and get this one done quite quickly. I would like to say a big welcome to Anne Whittaker, who has come along very kindly to present the trophies for us this afternoon. Big round of applause, please, for Anne Whittaker, the local MP from Maidstone. And a big thank you to ARJ Sister and Sons Limited for the use of the land, and Peter's sister for all his assistance with his equipment this afternoon. We really wouldn't have got this far without him. So a big thank you, Peter. I'll swear you up later. So, I guess we'll present some trophies, shall we? The Masters 1, 2, 3. Let me just have a quick look round and see if everybody looks like they're here.
1 and 2 in the
I'd like to see all the solos and not the sidecars. I'll know which to do first. As I can't see really anybody, we'll take pot luck. Let's have the solos up here first then. In third place this afternoon, after a very hard day, David Howe.
Congratulations. Yeah, don't go away. We've got a lot to get yet. And champers, hold tight, don't drop that, whatever you do. I think we have some more to come. And that. Money. And money. Yeah, I thought you might say that. Well done, congratulations, good, well done.
Well done, David Howe, quick work with you. David, you came here, you've got third place. Are you a happy man?
I'm happy now, sir, yeah. This kind of track really isn't suit my racing style. It's normally when I ride, I'm kind of a foot forward, coming to the turn, you know, on the gas, and it was a bit rough and a bit grippy, and I had to change my style a little bit. And I'm quite happy with third, to be honest. I came just to make the top 8 to try and get into the World Championship next year, because I want to give it a proper shot next year. So once I got into the final, I know I've done the job, so I'm quite happy with that.
That's good. We wish you all the best of luck in that for the next year. Ladies and gentlemen, David Howe. All H's in the solos, isn't it? If your name didn't start with an H, you didn't stand a chance today. Second place, Jason Handley. All the way down from Cumbria, Henwood. It's a Lake District, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long drive, and he's got to go to work at 6:30 tomorrow morning.
That's it, this is the job. Yeah.
Well done, young man.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. Jolly good, you're through. Well done. You've got matches of things to come. One of those, the
Well
money.
done. And the bottle of the Badley.
And the bottle
Thank
of
you.
Badley. Thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you.
Photographs. Jason, has the long drive been worth it?
Yeah, it's been worth it. To start with, track was right gripping, it suited me, but it got a bit slick at the end. I struggled a bit late, but I've enjoyed it. That's the main job.
That's good. We've enjoyed watching you. And second this year. You ready to go first next year?
Well, third last year, second this year, so you never know, do you?
Calm that in the right direction. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Handley! I have to say, it always pleases me to see a winner come from the South East Centre. And the young man is at the prime, the peak of his career. Third in the World Long Track, winner of the European Grasstrack, South East Centre champion twice, and again, this year, Masters champion, Tolhurst!
Congratulations, well done, absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done now, don't go away because we've got so much. There's masses more to come, so don't go away.
We want a picture of you alone.
Okay.
With the trophy.
With the trophy, eh?
Oh, no, we've got to take it back. That's a foul, please. Hold on, that's right, that's lovely. Yeah. Martin.
You're taking the weight because it's quite heavy.
Yeah, I've got it, yeah.
Okay.
That's the trouble with being ugly, the photographer tells you to duck down behind somebody.
I don't know if you've got any spare hands for this, have you? Right, okay, careful.
Well, 2 years running.
He hasn't got the hand.
He ain't got another hand, does he? Yeah, you can find room for that. Look,
Come back for the rest.
find room for that. It's 2 in a row. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of last year I looked at the trophy and saw Symon won it 5 times. Kelvin 4. So now I'm moving with Kelvin, but I'd like to just go one bit at a time, so on the road.
We'll see you again next year then.
Without doubt.
Lovely. I want to hold up the proceedings because we all want to go home. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The British Masters champion, Hurry. The runners up, Jason Handley and David Howe. Oh, God, here come the corks. What are they going to do, is it?
It's all right for you.
Are you going to have that long then, you boys?
Thank you. Oh, Paul, you better hold the cup up.
Can we get down there?
Take control when you find somebody to give you a hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, he really deserves that. It was slipping from his grip in the midfield, but he pulled himself together and got it all back. A true Masters champion.
Hold up. Paula.
Make room for the one and only Paul Hurry. Well, the sidecars was a bit of a different story. And with Paul Hurry retaining his title, the winner last year slipped down to third this year, but a very brave effort. Would you please welcome Paul Whitelam and Terry Saunders.
Well done,
Thank you very much.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Look horribly dangerous to me. Well done, congratulations. Were you the driver or in the car? I was in the car. You're the one hanging on. All right, thank you. And you've got the bubbly. It's quite heavy, don't drag it, guys. Okay, all right. One check. Well, who gets the check?
Well, it really depends.
One check.
One of those each.
And one of these each. Have you still got hands? Careful.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Good. Excellent. Well done.
Is Mr. Whale taking pictures here or not? Got enough of that. Well, Terry, you got to say something. They wouldn't let me on. Why should I let you? You came here today to help the old boy out because they had a little bit of a whoopsie last week, and did he cry the light out here?
Not really. I had a crash in Springs well, so I've had a few this year, so I ain't really bored about crashing home, I don't think. But no, I enjoyed it. It was a bit rough, but you know, I just followed in, so what else did I do?
Well, as long as you did follow and stay on there, then that helps out a bit, doesn't it? Cool. First of the third, you didn't quite do it the hard way this time. You got that little problem from last week. Do you think that hampered you at all?
No, I don't think so. It's aching, it's hurting a bit, but no, it didn't slow me up.
Have you got any messages? Oh, he's retiring. You won't have to worry about him next year, will you? I was going to say, have you any message for Rob Wilson? But I suppose you could wish him happy retirement. I'll put it over to you.
He rode fantastic. I wish him all the best, he was great.
Lovely. Gallant. Not quite victory, but you did very, very well. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Just a big thank you to Mick Steer, who did tremendous to get a bike up and running again. Rob was ready, he's helped. And a big thank you to Nicky Owen, who sadly couldn't be here to ride today. Thank you.
That's it then. Well done, gentlemen. On the number 3 spot, all Whitelam, Glen Saunders. Second place. His best ride all year, I think, this afternoon. John Halsey and Jason Gay.
Congratulations, well done. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
I would, one of those each. Plenty more to come, so hang on.
Thank you very much.
One of you wants some money? Yeah. Yes,
Thank
right,
you.
okay.
Brilliant. Just mind the sidecars,
Some of the other
champagne goes
stuff.
flying.
Yep, hang on.
Thank you.
These as well.
And you get, have you got a finger?
I have. Thank you very much. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Cheers.
well done.
I've never won so much.
Well, Jason. Well, you had hard work for that, but it was well worth it in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, as the Masters, you know, every year the Masters is going to be a tough day. It's probably the toughest day of the year. But I mean, the track out there today aren't going. The only downside that we had today is we kept trying with different tyres. We tried the Speedway and the trials tyre, and let us down our first one trying the Speedway, just knocked us a few points back, and it was catch up for the rest of the day. But I think for us to come second overall, I don't think we could have done much better, to be honest.
I think you're very happy with that, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, for a final year, I mean, obviously a lot of people know that this is our now last year. Would have been lovely to have won it, but second, what else can you do but, you know, run up to Wilson, really.
Yep, I can follow all that. You did very well there. I was just going to ask him, was the rumours true that he's actually retiring at the end of the year and he just started thunder? You did well, didn't you? Oh, well, this way then. Did you think it was very hard going today?
Yeah, it was hard. The track rode good, but to be fair, it was hard all day long. There's a couple of ruts in it. It was grippy, and it just drained you. You know, it was a good day, but it drained you.
You wouldn't need much more luck to take that, though, would you, really?
No, that's like Jason said. In the first race, we opted for a speedway tyre, which we normally run, and it just didn't work for us, and you know that put us back. But to win the final and to get second, which we didn't expect, you know, we were sort of looking for third, to be honest, and then to come second to Wills, that's a good achievement in itself. You know, Wills is going good. It's his last year. It's our last year, and if we can't win it, then you know Wills is the man, and fair play to him. He's won it.
Well done. Thank you very much, John Halsey and Jason Gay.
Can I just take this picture? Is this the last time ever? No, it's going up to be the last one.
Oh, when you got the garlands on?
Well, maybe there then.
On the middle one. Well, I'll just do this quietly then, but I won't tell anybody. I'll rub out that number 2.
Cheers, mate.
And again, you realise that the South East Centre have got both Masters champions in their ranks. With the biggest round of applause this afternoon, please, for Rob Wilson and Ian Wales.
Cheers, mate. Lovely. Thank you.
Well, and how are you? All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done. Very good. Now hang on, because we've got lots of things to give you.
All right. Yeah, we like all this bit.
Yeah, thought you might. One cup.
Cheers, Anne.
And another cup.
Thank you.
And bubbles. Bubbles.
Thank you. Where's that?
And the big trophy.
You're going to get a king one.
Yes, I think I hope the big trophy.
Lovely, thank you, Anne.
Right.
In the middle, please, Anne.
In the middle.
Lovely. Moving most of your candidates looking through. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Come here, you two. You're not getting away with it, they didn't. Ian first. In his retirement year, do you think it was nice that you could help him out in helping him win the British Masters title?
Yeah, I was just pleased that he done it in his last year.
Yes,
really.
yes.
Hang on, he didn't do it. You two did it.
I know we done it.
Come on, you did it.
Okay, we done it. I'm just pleased that he done it as well.
We're all pleased you done it. We're all pleased you done it. We're all pleased we done it. You know what I mean? Did you really have any butterflies today?
Yeah, when the final was rerun and I was sitting in the back of the van, that was it. I just, my hands were trembling and I just wanted to hang on so he won it, basically. I didn't want to let him down and we done it, so good.
Teamwork, I think that's what it's all about. Masters champion for the second time. You really going to retire?
Yeah, I am going to retire. I've enjoyed every minute of my grass tracking, but I think it's time for me to perhaps go and have a look and do a few other bits and pieces. But I'll still be around at the grass tracks and have a look, that's for sure.
Well, we'd love to see you there. We've always enjoyed seeing you here. And in a very nice sense, you've always struck me as Mr. Aggression, because you never give up and you twist that throttle harder every lap. And we've really enjoyed having you on board. Anything you'd like to say to sponsors or anybody before you go?
Yeah, I think you just did it on the edge just a minute ago. You was talking about teamwork. Well, it's not just me and Ian on the bike, it's everything from the winter months with mixed steer. Dudley Atkins comes every week. I had a lot of help today. Obviously the guy who's done my engine, Mickey Letchford. Miles Simmons, he's the guy who's going to buy me a bike next year, so that'll be really interesting. Miles is a lot younger than me, and I'm sure he's going to go really good on it, so I've still got a lot of interest in, I've got a lot of friends, so I'm not going anywhere, that's for sure.
You can go somewhere. You can go on that number one spot over there. We were not ladies and gentlemen, me and him went to school together. He's 2 years younger than me. He'll always be younger, which is a bit of a
Can you all step on the ground because it's too old?
Yeah?
In front or behind? In front. Put them down in front, mate. Yeah.
Look at that, done nothing all day and they're tired.
Now when you took it, you best run, I think. No, I'm going to do you, Will, don't worry, mate. It's all right. Good start.
Oh no, look out. Oh no, look out, here it comes. These side barbers know how to party. Yeah, I knew I'd get some. Of course, there will be a Masters party, won't there? I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, do I get a free ticket to your thing now?
I don't want to wander down here a little bit. We have a little something for Anne Winterton to come in, and I'm sorry for making it so late. Hope you can have an important day to go to. And I would like you to say a few words as to perhaps what you think of these nutters that do this Grasstrack racing.
I've had a very good afternoon. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. and congratulations to all those who were competing today. It's certainly been a very exciting day. They told me I was going to be presenting the prizes at 5 o'clock. So that shows how exciting it's been. So thank you all very much. I've been asked if I want a ride. No thanks.
And we've got you turned around, straight right here, one of our youth riders. I think he's 15 years of age, and has got a little something for you from us.
Thank you very much.
Remember your dove. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Applause for Anne Whitaker. Somebody part of the last side.